everyone, it's me, Teresa McKelvey from the Yarn Shop around the corner in the now studio she shed thing. I keep calling it different things, but anyway, hi, welcome. Today we're gonna talk about projects that I have in my projects bags. Should I frog them? Am I really gonna do them? And then we're gonna talk about some recently completed items. And we're just going to have a little yarny chat in the shed. So come on, join me. Okay, so I honestly started feeling a little bit of shame when I started pulling out all these projects. And then I really didn't. I stopped because I was like, I have tons of things that I have started and taken them off the needle or off the hook because I'm a crocheter and a knitter. I was going to say a needler. I'm a crocheter and a knitter. And so I have certain things that I have gotten really well at saying, like, I can see one out of the corner of my eye. I'm just going to grab it real quick. So like this is the feather and fan. It's a knitting. I'll insert pictures because you're so far away from me today. But it's beautiful. It's supposed to take this one hank of Malabrigo sock yarn. And I just, it's luscious and I know it's going to feel so good. It's so pretty. But I do not like, it's not that I don't like working with small needles. If it's this thin of yarn on like a size 7, even a 6, 7, or 8 needle USA, I could do it. But when you say like a 4, a 2, I just get discouraged because I know that is a long and tedious project. And so I've gotten better at saying, you know what, I'm not going to do that. Maybe that is something I need to restart in the beginning of a year and tell myself from the beginning that, okay, I'm going to give myself a year to do that. So I've gotten so much better at being realistic about projects that I'm going to do. And so as I really move it in here into the shed, space is, limited. And so I'm going to today really be picky and choosy about whether I continue doing some of these projects or not. And so I thought I'd bring you along with me. And let's just discuss. And some of these may be a little surprise to me because I started it, I put it in this bag, I probably worked on it a bit, and I set it aside because as you do, life gets chaotic, especially during the summer because we have, granddaughters and we have, just life. So hopefully I'll remember what all these projects are. My goal is to put up a picture of each project so you can see what it's supposed to look like, what the intention of it is. And so I'll, hopefully do all that in the editing. So let's get to it. Okay, so, and then we're going to talk about some completed projects that I have. So that's the schedule of the day. I hope that you are ready just to enjoy some time with me in the she shed. It's not really a she shed. It's a studio. That's what I'm calling it, to make myself, just, it's not a shed. It is a shed. But I mean, it's a place where I do my creative outlet and I do my work. Okay, so let me take a sip. God, a bit of a sore throat. I don't know how you guys are feeling, but I've got a bit of a sore throat going on. Jeff's not feeling well. So if you don't know, Jeff's my husband. And so anyway, let's get into it. I want to get into this big one here because it is like, I had it down in the corner over here and I honestly completely forgot about it. So I got all excited when I started pulling all these out. But this is one that I think, okay, so this project is inspired by my friend Sandra. She has impeccable taste and she has all the words that I don't that don't describe it or pop in my head. The word patience, that's it. She has the ability to work on small, tedious projects and continue them until at the end they're immaculate. I mean, they're beautiful. I'm so envious of that skill of being able to slow down and enjoy your project, and to make sure, you know, I'm impatient. I like the getting done. I like the, oh, look what I've got finished. And so I really have to work on slowing down and enjoying things. And so that's where this started from. I was envious of her skill, and I wanted to have something very beautiful and delicate and pretty, but I knew it was going to require me to slow down and just enjoy the process of the project. And so I have all the yarn, I have all the great intentions, and they're these beautiful, like I said, I'll insert squares, but they're these beautiful little squares that are going to all be, they're little granny squares, solid, different colors, and they're all going to be joined together with this white. And I have, you know, I have lots of squares. You know, when I watch someone who's like, oh, here's how I did this this granny square project, and a lot of times they start with the words, I had all these squares that I did a couple of years ago. I totally now understand what they're talking about, you know, because I can see this is going to be a while, but I am proud of myself. I do have a good bit of squares done. I just have a good bit more bazillion to do. So this is a project that and I love this yarn. Oh my gosh, it's Rico Baby Dream DK. I was trying to move off my old price tag, but anyway, let's see if I can find one that doesn't have the price tag right on the name of it. Well, there we go, sort of. I'll insert pictures. I think you can see that. But anyway, it's just the soft, most luscious, best baby yarn, especially for a baby blanket. So I don't know, you know what, we're going to have to, because I really want to challenge myself with this one. I really think once I got it done, I would absolutely love it. And so we're going to put this in the, I believe I can do this. I do believe I can do this. So we're not going to frog this one. We're going to make that decision. I believe I could do this. All right, so let's see what's next. This one we got over here, I got it in a little box. This is easy. This is so fun. We have painted the granddaughter's bedroom. It's white with one feature wall that's basically this hot pink color for half of it, and then white bottom. So I'm going to make a wall hanging, and it's going to be framed. And so that's all out of 100% cotton. I'm just doing the little daisy square, and it's going to be long like this. And so this is just a fun, easy, pick it up. You know, I've already got, like I was going to try to do, I lost it. Oh, there it is. All the little circles, you know, the inner, then all the square. I don't know if ADHD, I don't know if I just have such a small attention span, I don't know, but I lose enthusiasm just doing the same thing over and over and over. So doing it a square at a time keeps me involved, keeps me excited about it. I like the change of colors, and so this project is a ongoing. I'll probably be done with it, you know, by the end of the summer. If I just sat down one weekend, I could do it in a day. I mean, it's really simple. But this is a, yes, ongoing, fun little project that I'm doing. Okay. I'll admit, and I'm talking a little bit louder because I feel like you're so far away, but I don't know what's in this. I don't know that I've seen this for a while. Unless I took, because I know the little squares were in here, and I took them out. So I'm not sure what's in here. So, oh yeah. Okay, so this, oh, it's so beautiful. I'm gonna put on my glasses because I could tell you it's a US 5. I'm working on a 5. This is the, I want to say Sugar House Shawl by Salt City. Oh Lord, I hate saying people's names because I'm going to forget it. But anyway, I'll put it up on the screen, what it's supposed to look like, and what, who did it. And it's gorgeous. It's her yarn too, or her sister's yarn, I think. I'm not sure. But anyway, so it was real pretty. I think what happens is I get discouraged. I get to think, oh, this is never gonna get anywhere. And so, my summer, and I do think knitting for me is a fall activity because I do slow down because I can't get outside as much. But because the summertime is just go, 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 grandkids, grass cutting, goats, dogs, fun. And so, you know what I'm also remembering is I made myself a spreadsheet because I learned that from my friend Mitzi. And so I make usually a spreadsheet so I can kind of keep track, which does help me with my needing to feel like I've accomplished something because you get to do those little check marks. So we'll recommend if you're anything like me and you need encouragement, which is what I probably should do for the grading square one, but is to make yourself a spreadsheet. It not only helps you keep track and you can put it down and come back to it anytime. So, but I lost my spreadsheet. That's why. And I don't know enough I'm not a advanced enough knitter to look at my work and be able to tell. I know I marked it, but I don't know what the mark was for. If that's the right side, the wrong side, if that's where I increase, or I don't know. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to start over on this. And I do want to do this one. It is very beautiful. My friend Cindy did it. And she even bought me candy shop yarn. She bought me even the yarn that goes around the bottom of it. And so I definitely want to do this one. I'll put that in there with it. But I think this needs to wait till after the summer. So I don't know if I finished my thought where I was saying that in the fall I kind of slow down. And so it's better for me to do knitting in the fall and crochet in the summer because crochet is quick, easy, pick it up, go, 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 and I just can do it easier. And I'm sure knitting will get that way someday, but it's not today. Okay, so this is a yes, but start over, get the correct spreadsheet, all that. This is my friend Sandra. See what I mean by her she made this bag for me. See what I mean by her taste? It's just, it's beautiful. It's just a lovely bag. Okay. What is this? Oh, okay. I have absolutely 100% no excuse on this one. This is a fun knitting project. That is by, I think you say Industrial Whimsy, and it's the Summer Breeze Shawl. Like I said, I'll put up a picture here. Summer Breeze Shawl. And I'm doing it, it takes one hank of Malabrigo sock yarn, and I'm doing it with this absolutely fun, lovely, Teresa, you literally stopped in the middle of a row. I probably was doing it Fiber Friday, talking and yakking and knew that I was going to mess up if I kept going. So, I mean, you can see, it's not a difficult pattern. It is so much fun. And, I mean, here, I'll show you. I don't remember the name of this yarn. I know, bad yarn shop owner. But it's gorgeous. It's speckledy. And it just looked like a really fun. I mean, isn't it going to be gorgeous? It's going to be so pretty. And especially in this, it's such lightweight, something I could throw on with a summer dress and just, feel, I don't know, just feel all fun and fancy. And so I think I'm going to start over on this one. I have no excuse. It is not one that takes a lot of my thought. And I think I even have I have my spreadsheet, so I know where I'm at. So I'm probably just going to continue right on with this one and just make myself pick it up. I've got all my pattern. I've got my spreadsheet. And you know what I even have in here? A pin. So I have everything. So this is, you just need to pick it up and do it. I just forgot about it. Okay, let's keep going. I'm getting excited now. See what else I got. Okay, so this bag, I bought this at Paper Cranes Yarn, which is a yarn shop here in Alabama. And, I'm embarrassed now. Okay, so anyway, it's a lovely bag, lovely yarn shop, lovely yarn dyer, Ashley. Does a tremendous job. I cannot recommend her enough. And this bag is also, it's got pockets all in it, but okay, so I bought some yarn for my friend, and my friend Cindy. And then she gave it back to me and said, because she could crochet, but she's like a knitter, awesome knitter. And I was gonna say serious, but she has fun. You know, she's a good knitter. She's serious with it. And she could crochet, but just not as advanced, I guess, as I am. Anyway, I made myself a prayer shawl. It's in the house. I made myself a prayer shawl. And she loved it so much, she gave me back the yarn and said, will you make this for me? And I said, yes. It's still sitting here. And when I show you how little bit of I've done, this was before I even closed down the shop. And the shop was closed in December 23. So I'm sorry, Cindy, if you ever watch this. I'm going to get to it because I have no excuse. But it's just that absolutely fun. I don't know why I'm jumping up. I'm going to show you a picture. But you see, I don't have very much of it done. And I have no excuse. I could whip this out in a solid probably couple of days if I just did this. But it's got that lovely little, not a butterfly, but dandelion. I don't know what you call these little things. I'll insert it if it's up there. But there's no excuse. I should have already done this for her. So Cindy, I'm sorry. I'm gonna get to that. All the yarn, the hook, everything's in there. I have no excuse. I know the pattern by heart. So that is, you know what? I'm gonna set it right there so I don't forget to work on that. Okay. So let's keep going. I'm getting excited. This is kind of fun. I feel like, all right, I'm getting, you know, my head together. Ooh, this is one of those when you see something and you're like, oh, I need that. I really, really, really need that. I want to make that. And then you start and you go, oh, this is so fun. I'm enjoying this. And then you get distracted. So it's already, I mean, I bought way too much. I didn't buy, I had this yarn. I have all the yarn that I probably don't need. So this is, I don't know what she called it. Rachel's Flower Poncho by Opehlia Talks Crochet. And when you see the picture, you're going to see why I went, ooh, I need one of these. And it's in my favorite color to wear. So I have started on it. I think I have, I think what happened was I wanted to make all the squares and make all the little center parts and then join them because I thought that would keep me, because it's not tedious, but it's a little, you know, fiddly. This part's fiddly when you go to join it. And it's not hard at all. It's just fiddly. You have to concentrate. So I thought, oh, I'll turn on, you know, Downton Abbey or something, and I'll just whip all these out. And that would be great, except I get distracted. So they're all in here. So yeah, I mean, I have no excuse. I haven't got that many done. And I know I won't need all this yarn. So we'll make something else with it. But yeah, I definitely want to make this. This is I'm making this. I know that. I probably won't be able to get, but I was going to say I probably won't be able to wear it this summer. But we're in Alabama, and let's face it, summer is almost year-round here. So, yeah, I mean, it's all there. I didn't see the crochet hook. So, I'm probably using that on something else that I'm doing right now. But anyway, I think this is a yes. I think this is something I'm going to get back to. I think my priorities, nope, can't set priorities yet until I see what all's here. But, yeah, this is a yes. Okay. That's in projects completed. I know what this is. Okay, so this, I'm going to show you this because I may never do this one. I know that. All right, I had a design in my mind of a crochet shawl. It's triangular shaped, and in my mind it has like across the edges has little boxes, open spaces where you could easily clip a pin to hold it together. And I even thought about, you know, doing a ribbon, like braiding a ribbon through it. But anyway, down the center, I wanted a really open, just open design. So I wanted solid, you know, what I call wings, solid sides, but with a really cool design feature down the center. And after many, many, many tries, I think I have come up with it. It's hard for you to see, but here's the little boxes across the side this way. And then there's this beautiful design feature. So it'll be solid here, and then the beautiful design feature down the center. And it's super simple. It's a one row repeat. So it's very easy. I just don't know if, you know, it's one of those things, am I designing it because I just want to design something, or am I designing it because I really want it? And I kind of feel like I really want it. I know there's a lot of, you know, shawls out there, but I think sometimes you should just do something because you want to do it. And that's what I've really been, you know, how I've changed since I've left the yarn shop, since we closed it, is I really do what I want to do. I've just been doing projects, which we'll get to, that kind of spark joy and my creativeness. So I really do want to do this one. And I know, I mean, who needs another triangle crochet, don't know what that was, crocheted shawl, but I do. You know, I guess I do, but I really like this idea of this, and you really can't see it. I'll try to take some pictures and insert it in here. But anyway, this is my process. It's been a lot of trial and error. Designing and creating is not as easy as some make it look. So, okay, so I have a great big basket down here of a project that I'm working on, but it is a testing pattern for Opehlia Talks Crochet, so I can't show you that. But that is taking up, you know, a good amount of my crochet time, which I'm happy, you know, excited. I'm honored that she's allowing me to test for her. So, but that's down there. Okay, this is a knitting project that I started when I had the yarn shop, and for some reason I took it off the needle. So I'm going to show you the completed. You do a different square every month. And I love this. I get to learn new patterns. Some of these, and it's on a US 8, which, you know, I like. It's worsted weight yarn number 4, so it's thicker yarn, so it goes faster. I'll insert pictures here because you really can't see what I'm doing, but it's just beautiful patterns, and I really like it. That's one row, and you do, I think, 4 of these rows. And so it's 16 squares. I mean, it shouldn't be, but I started the next square, which I like, but for some reason I took it off the needle, and they're still there because this is good old worsted weight yarn. Sometimes will hold its stitches. And this is that Uptown Worsted, which is, oh, so, I just love this yarn. But it, so if I want to put it back on, the thing, which I don't know why I wouldn't, I think what happened was, it's a color thing. I think what it was, this was going to be all, these were going to be the colors of my blanket. All these colors, just over and over and over again. And then I decided, sorry, like I said, I've got a sore throat. Then I decided to throw in a yellow, and I didn't, I just like, that's going to bother me. I'm not going to like it. And so I kept trying to push through and just be like, oh, I might have other colors that I could throw in there. And then I was like, why am I going to want that with yellow and browns? And I mean, you know, I have a hard time with colors. And so then I was frustrated at myself because I had all these, you know, I had all these browns and then these colors. So that's why I abandoned this project. I do think it's a good project for me, but I think I don't have the right yarn for it. I don't have enough of these colors. I should have just done it in this colorway. So if, I'm not going to let it go because I believe that I will complete this, but I need to get the right colors. I think that's, I mean, that was a lot of work, and I'm proud of myself for doing that. But I need the right colors. So that's sort of a frogged. I'm not going to do that project. We're just going to set that over here with the granny square project that I eventually do want to do. Okay, I think, believe it or not, I think that's all the projects that I have going on, which is, yay, good, because it's not as many as I thought. I think that's enough for today. The next video we'll get into my finished projects. I feel like I've rattled on enough today to, you know, be enough. So I hope that you all have a great day, and I hope that this will inspire you to, if not inspire you, I hope that I encourage you to understand that sometimes we do get impatient with projects, and sometimes we need to just push through. We need to know and ask ourselves, to be honest with ourselves, whether we need to, you know, develop some discipline to push through and to do and complete, because the reward and the payoff and the lessons learned of making ourselves complete a hard project, I think, is worth it. And so sometimes we got to ask ourselves also, on the other hand, am I being too hard on myself? Am I being unrealistic? Do I really need to push through? Do I need to frog this project, set the yarn aside, and maybe attempt it another time? Or maybe I find another project that sort of fits the bill but fits me better. And so also I want to talk about, but I hope that being realistic with you and showing that sometimes you want to just play with designs and create something, and sometimes you want to follow a pattern explicitly and just have that the relaxing act of crocheting and knitting when someone else has already done all the thinking hard part for you. And so, but it's okay. It's okay to try your hand at designing and, you know, coming up with something that you know, that might just decorate a wall. But it's also okay to sorry, I'm just having a difficult time talking. Basically, be nice to yourself. Enjoy. This is a craft. We are, in my opinion, supposed to enjoy it. And so relax with it, have fun with it, be inspired by it. That's why it's really good to have a group, because you can get inspired by each other, you can learn from each other, but you also can, like, there's sometimes I get fulfillment by watching, there's a sweater I really wanted to knit, and it's from Malabrigo, and if I can find it, I'll put a picture here. Anyway, my friend Mitzi has already knitted 2 of them, and so I don't, she's tinier than I am too, and so I keep thinking, oh, I really want to do that, but I know I wouldn't wear it until, you know, I lose weight. And so I'm getting some of that enjoyment of watching her knit it and seeing her have it, and knowing that, I don't know, somehow it's as if I did. So we get to kind of live vicariously through others in a group. So I want to encourage you, if you're not in a group, to get in a group. But my main point of this video was to say, take the pressure off, if there is any. If you're anything like me, don't let, oh, I got all this going on. Every so often, stop, go through it, be realistic with yourself. Am I going to do it? Am I not going to do it? Is this a next year? Is this something in the fall? Is this something in the summer? So just be realistic with yourself. And there are times when you need to, there are times that I need to know that, okay, this is a weakness over here, and I really want to develop this, not only in crochet and not only in knitting, but if I want nice, beautiful things, then sometimes I have to slow down, and I have to put in the work, put in the effort, and make myself relax and slow down and do it. And so that's why I'm pushing through on the Granny Square project, because I know I really want it. I know I really enjoy it for many, many years. And I know that that will be a skill that I could take into my writing, could take into my devotional series, could take it to spending time with my grandchildren. It's a skill that I know that I'm lacking and that I need. And so that's why I'm pushing through. But there's also projects that I know, hey, this is just stressing me out. That is not what I want in this project. I don't want every time I pick it up at the end to go, oh yeah, that was horrible. You know, I don't want to put that. I don't want to have that energy. I don't want to be that toxic inside myself or into my project. And so there's sometimes you let yourself off the hook. You need to say it's not bringing me joy and not do it. Turn the page, go on to something else. That's just a little bit of couch wisdom I've learned from having the yarn shop and getting to learn and absorb for so many people coming in the shop and conversations and them sharing their life journey with me. I hope you have a great day. I hope to see you in the next video, and we're going to talk all about projects I've actually completed. All right, everybody, have a great day. Bye.